Hello everybody, welcome back and thank you for joining me for another video. All right, today's gonna be another fun project, new fun things. I love trying new stuff. Yes, I don't always get to try new stuff often because life is so busy, but I've been working away, prepping, priming, and I'm going to do this super cool video for you guys. This is, let me tell you first. So this is a hexagon. This is from Sculpted Panels or Bare Woods, okay? You guys all know I've used my sculpted panels before. Let me show you some. So my sculpted panels, I've done videos with these before. This one's primed white already because I'm planning on working on it at some point. So these are from Bare Woods. Again, information will be in the description below along with a discount code. All right. So this one here is called Brace Comb in the hexagon. It is the 12-inch. Okay. And it's 5 inches. 5 inches. That's not right. It says thickness 5. Oh, sorry. 0.5. It's 0.5. That makes more sense. 0.5 inches. Let me just make sure this is still level. Yes, indeedy it is. Okay, perfect. So it comes in obviously wood, right? This is what it looked like when I started, okay? But I thought I'd get the prep work done and, not record it. So what I did, essentially, let me just tell you guys super quick. Actually, before I even get to that, is there anything else I need to tell you in my intro today? Aside from the big news, if you saw my last video or so, that I'm heading to San Diego for a Fluid Art with Friends workshop with Massey Art Studio, Lee and Jeremy. If you didn't see my last video, you're hearing about it now. I will be in San Diego, West Coast. I'm hitting the West Coast. I will be there March 1st and March 2nd. If you are interested in attending and coming to take workshop classes, you can email us at Fluid Art with Friends. Fluid Art with Friends at gmail.com. All right. So yeah, I don't know when this video is actually airing because it's going to be done in multiple steps. So back to this. What I did was I just took a dollar store paintbrush. Okay. And I took my titanium white by Amsterdam and I painted in these channels in here. Okay. 1 coat, 2 coats. I think I did 2 coats. It did get messy. I tried so hard to just paint the inside and up the edges here. But I eventually did get it on the top, which then I decided to use bronze by Amsterdam. And I took my trusty roller. Okay, it's dry now. This is going to go in the garbage. But I get this from the dollar store. And you get these rollers. I'll show you a packet. All right, they're just foam rollers, amazing. These are $1.50 here in Canada. And then you get this at the dollar store as well. And I basically just put some of that here, rolled it in here, and I rolled the top just like so, and along the sides, okay? The back is all taped up, okay? So basically that's all I did, guys. I only did 1 coat of this, what is it, bronze I said? I don't even know, yes, bronze. So this roller is great. Can you wash it and reuse it? Sure you can. Do you really want to wash this down the sink of your home? No, not really. So you can just take it off and chuck it. So, but yeah, that's what I did. So I really didn't feel the need to have to record that for you guys. I did the same thing with these little coasters, again, which you buy at Bare Woods. So I painted them white, and the reason for doing the white is because the colors that I'm using for resin will pop better and look nicer with the white underneath, okay, as opposed to just the brown from the wood. So that's what I did with these little coasters, okay. I've already gone ahead and mixed up my resin. So of course, as you always know, my resin of choice is crystal resin, okay. Oh gosh, those are heavy. So crystal resin, you can go on the website. You can save 7% off your order using code Kanella7. If you watched my video a month or so ago, where I did that stencil from Pour Away Fluid Art, with the honeycomb. That one I'm using pretty much the same colors, and everyone loved that piece. All right, and so I'm gonna do this, and I have these really cool bee stickers. Those were done on a Cricut. Don't ask me, I don't sell them. I didn't make them. I had a very good friend of mine, actually it was Adriana from Lolivefe, who made them for me. She doesn't sell those particularly on the Lolivefe website. However, there are other stickers you can purchase if you're doing a different kind of project. She does sell stickers and stuff like that on the Lolivefe website, which again, anything you buy on the Lolivefe website, you can save 10% off using code Kanella10. But she made these bee stickers for me as a favor. I do have a Cricut, yes. I'm not as experienced on it as other people may be. I still need to get the hang of it and learn how to use it really well. One day I'll have the time for it, just not now. But she did make those for me. But again, they're not for sale. They're not on the website. You know, maybe you can find some bee stickers on Amazon, or if you have a Cricut, make your own. Or if you know someone who has a Cricut, ask them to make it for you. All right. Okay. Finally, my hand's hurting. Let me tell you the colors I'm using. So again, this little piggy, Fluid Art Co. So fluid-art.co website. Again, information in the description below. This one's called Ore. I don't know how to pronounce it. Then I have Lemon Sorbet, followed by Caramel Drizzle. Okay. And then I've got Harvest Gold. Okay, so those are the 4 colors I'm using. I did use a 5th one in my last video. It was Zeus, but because it looks so similar to the bronze, I decided not to use it because I don't want it to kind of, you know, blend in with the background. So what I'm going to do is, I hope I have enough resin. I'm going to fill in these channels and these little ones. That'll be step 1. So let me get to that and I'll be right back. Let me fill one, and there's no rhyme or reason for what I'm doing, and don't overflow it. Whatever you do, do not overflow it, because that'll be a really bad thing. But you want to put enough in there so that you can't see any of the white edges, or brown if you decide not, or wood, not brown, but wood if you decide not to paint the center, the inside. So that looks great, actually. And notice I poured all in the center because it kind of does like a little bit of like a ring pour design. I don't want it looking all messy. I'm just going to put a little bit more. So there we go. So that's that color. I'm going to continue with this process randomly and speed you guys up, and I will be right back. All right, so that is done. I've kind of run out, so I'm gonna have to mix more resin to do these little guys. But now I filled all the channels up. Now I did 4 of the yellow. Well, there's 3 of each color and 4 of the yellow, which is fine because I really like the yellow. This one's a lot darker than I anticipated. It didn't look so dark in the cup, but I still think it works. But I'm gonna torch it, pop all the bubbles. Alrighty, so there's that step. Trying to think, what color was this? I'm seeing some freckles and speckles. I want to kind of get rid of those without doing a silly design that's ruining what I'm doing here. Ugh. Unless you want swirly designs, don't do what I just did. Because now I added like a little bit of a swirl in that when the rest of them don't have that. But that's okay, it is what it is. So I had to mix a teeny tiny bit more resin to finish these guys off. I almost had enough. So close. I only had like 4 chambers left, but I did it. So let me just pop these bubbles super quick with the torch. All right, and then as you can see, this resin has formed like a design around the edges, which actually I don't mind. I actually kind of like it. So I'm just going to give this another pop with the torch in case there's any more bubbles that may have surfaced. All right, and that's it. That is step 1 for you guys, step 2 for me, because I had to prime and prep all of this with paint and all that and the brush. So there you have it. I'm going to, next step, this is going to cure. Tomorrow I'll come back, put a clear coat on top, okay? And then when that cures, then I'll add the bees, and then it'll get a final top coat on top of that. So it'll have this resin and then 2 coats on top of that. Yeah, so I will be right back. All right, everybody, back for step, I don't know, 2 or 3. I don't know, I've lost track. Step 1 was prepping. Step 2 is adding the resin. Step 3 is adding a top coat. So that is going to be a super quick, simple step. I've gone ahead and already mixed my resin and stirred it for 3 minutes. And let's pour it on top. And we're going to do that and pour some over these little cute guys, like so. These coasters are going to be so cute once I put the little bees on them. Okay, mixed a little extra, but that's okay. No problemo. I'm gonna heat it up, pop the bubbles. Alrighty, and now I'm just going to spread it around. Make sure my edges get covered. This is going to look so cute when it's done. I'm loving this so far. I cannot wait to put the bees on it. So this is like I said, 3rd step. So this has been done in multiple process videos. Great, so that is this step. So I'm gonna leave it, make sure I don't get any hairs in there or anything like that. And that is it. I will pop some more bubbles in about 5 minutes with the torch. Make sure no little teeny tiny air bubbles have surfaced. And that's it. And then I'll come back tomorrow and we shall add some of these guys on here, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, back for the next step. almost the final step. So it's time to put on the bumblebees. I've already gone ahead and put them on my little coasters. I'm only going to do one because I don't want to overdo it, but I have put them on these little coasters already. So I'm going to show you how I do it on this bigger piece. So again, I got these from Adriana. She was kind enough to do them for me. What I have here, what you need if you are doing this, if you're familiar with the Cricut machine, you already know all this stuff. So I'm not really going to get into it too much. These were printed on a Cricut machine. You now need, you know, transfer tape, okay? You buy this at Michael's. So I've cut out this piece here, which I'm going to use. So I think I'm going to do one of these big guys. So basically, I'm going to peel the transfer tape off of this. And you can keep it because you can reuse it and reuse it and reuse it. And I cannot find the edge. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to peel that off. And I'm going to stick it. I don't want to do it on here because I don't want to get it on the resin. But I'm just going to put it on the bee. Can you see? Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. So I've put them on the bee and I'm just rubbing my hand down. Like, I mean, there's a tool, like a scraper kind of thing, and you can use it to like rub it down. You want to make sure that bee adheres to the transfer tape. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But as long as I just get the initial part of the sticker to come off the thing, there we go. So I shall peel carefully. Let's see what I'm doing. When I'm trying to do this and show you guys on camera at the same time, it's not easy as opposed to when I did those. So forgive me if you can't see properly, but I'm just trying to get all this off and stuck to the transfer tape. And like I said, I'm new at this Cricut stuff. I'm not used to this stuff, so I'm still learning this stuff. Okay, there. So my bee is now on the transfer tape, okay? And I'm going to find a spot to stick them. Random spot right here. I don't care. That's where he's gonna go. So I'm gonna just do that, and then I'll peel the transfer tape off, and the bee will be stuck to the resin like so, okay? Voila. So that's one. There's different sizes. There's smaller ones, so I'm gonna do a few different ones. I think I'll do another big one. So let me do that one more time for you guys, kind of. Okay, I've put my transfer tape on. I'm using my finger, although I know you can use, I don't have it. It's over there on somewhere in my studio, my Cricut stuff, but there is a, you know, a tool that you can use. There we go. Doing well, doing well. Voila. Yes, very good. Where should I stick this guy? Kind of differently. Did I put him here? No, I think I'll put him back over here. Let's put him here, like this. Yeah, I'm gonna put him right there. Okay, so I shall stick him there. Once you stick him on, like, I mean, you can take it off, but then it's garbage. You can't reuse it, like the bee, I mean. You can't take them off and put them back somewhere else. It's just not gonna work. Okay. Where are my Twizzlers? There's a piece here I want to, there we go. That didn't belong there. Okay, so that's down. Now I'm going to use some smaller ones. I'm going to speed you guys up because you really don't need to see me put all these guys down. So I'll speed you guys up as I do the rest of these. So I've put on my bee stickers. I have mixed a fresh batch of crystal resin. I did make extra because I have to top coat something else after I do this. So I've already gone ahead and mixed it. And so let's pour this on top and cover up the bees and seal them in there forever. A little bit here, a little bit here. And then the rest will go on my other piece. Okay, perfect. I shall put that aside. Get my heat gun here. All right, so I'm gonna warm it up, pop the bubbles. All right, now I'm just gonna use my fingers and spread her out. Make sure I get all my edges covered. And this will be the final layer, okay? So once this is dry and cured tomorrow, well, not cured, sorry, dry, you know, enough where I can handle it from the sides, never ever handle it from the top and put your greasy, oily fingerprints on the resin, never ever do that. I will show you guys how I peel the tape off the back, which if you are a, you know, regular viewer of mine, you should already know how to do that. But for those of you new watching, I shall show you. All right, so get this all covered. Get the bees all nicely covered. Okay, my edges, yep, I can feel them all nicely covered. Okay. I shall do these little guys really quickly. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to make sure there's no fluff in any of them. And then I am going to come back tomorrow. I'm doing this because I want to reuse the gloves because I have to do that other piece I was just telling you guys about. And I want to touch it with my fingers. I will clean the tweezers with rubbing alcohol after. Anywho, as I was saying, I will be back tomorrow and show you guys the final recording as I peel the tape off. And these guys are gonna be done. I think it's so cool looking. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. All right, everybody, the last coat was added. The resin is dry. I'm going to peel off the tape on the back for you guys. Get rid of these. Look at that, peels off the table so easily. And then you can just throw it in the garbage. I love sitting here. My daughter will come here sometimes and be like, Mommy, can I peel off all the stuff off your table? I'd be like, girl, have at it. Look at that. I love doing that stuff. Anywho, I'm going to heat up the edges and peel the tape off. Don't ever touch the top of your piece with your fingers. You will get fingerprints on them. Very, very bad thing. Handle it from the edges, all right? And there you have it, everybody. That is, look how clean that is. So I will put some hanging hardware on the back. It could be a little D hook or a little sawtooth hook, whatever you have, whatever you want, just a little one. It doesn't have to be anything heavy duty because this isn't super duper heavy. But look at that. I'm so happy with how this turned out. And now I've already gone ahead and taken the back off of the coasters. I don't need to do that on camera for you guys, but these guys turned out super cute too. So for the back of these coasters, obviously you're not gonna find a backing for cork that is gonna match this size and this shape. So you can either A, use a round or square one. I have both. And as you can see, I'll do it on this side so you can see. It definitely fits. Maybe I'll do it this way so you can see. It'll fit on here, right? So if I peel this off, slap the cork on it, and then take a really sharp utility knife and cut around my edges, or scissors. I think a utility knife is probably better. Then you will have your perfect cork backing. Or if you don't do that, you can get one of these. I get this stuff at the dollar store. They're just, this is like 3M, and they're just these little nubs, okay? And you can put 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just do it like that. So you can use this, or you can use a cork backing. I think I'm gonna try the cork backing because I actually like the cork backing. And yeah, but you can use both. So there you go. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Again, all the information to buy the board, you know, all that stuff, Bearwood's website in the description below, along with a discount code. Your TLP Piggies are on the Fluid Art Co website. Again, the link is in the description below. Crystal resin, you can save 7% off using code Kanella7. Although by the time I release this video, there may already be a sale on the crystal resin. There is a sale coming up, but by the time I release this video, the sale already might be happening. So just keep that in mind. Check out the website. And that is it. Let me show you guys, turn my camera around and give you guys a close-up. So here she be. Haha, get it? Bee. It's perfect. Look at that. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's so cute. So these are available for purchase. You can either buy just this, you know, put it up on the wall or even on the table, your coffee table maybe. And then you can get the coasters as well, or you can buy them separately. So the coasters are going to be sold as a set, and this is going to be sold, or you can buy the whole shebang and keep it as a set. But yeah, I think they're super duper cute. I'm actually really happy with them. Time consuming buggers, but I'm really happy with how they turned out. So if you are interested in these, you can email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com and purchase them. All right, so that is it. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.